This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but this rating may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's ConocLux999. Welcome back more Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. In the last episode, we reached room 1000 and defeated Taker. Well, probably didn't actually defeat it, but we beat it one way or another. And in one scenario, we became Specimen 14, and in the other scenario, we died so tragically that we became a ghost. And we learned that the reason Spooky is so sinister is because she wants to be scary. She wants to be feared. She's evil. So for those of you who called her cute, like right when you saw her at the beginning of the game, don't do it again. Okay, now, in this episode, I'm going to show you some things. Now, I'm not going to be touching Endless Mode yet, because that was actually something that was added after the thing that we're going to be doing in the next episode. So we're going to be doing that after that. So I'm going to show you some things. I'm going to click New Game. And there's another thing I'd like to show. Only if you play Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion in October, I don't think it necessarily has to be on Halloween, and you hit New Game, you will see this.
Hello, I am Spooky. And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Yeah, shut up. So, yeah, Spooky's in a little devil costume. Now, I forget the name of the film, but I think, she's dressed as something from, she's dressed up as the Red Death from the 1964 film, The Mask of the Red Death. Which is cool. I've never seen that movie, and I don't really think I'm totally interested in it, but either way, God, what am I trying to say? I actually, even though I mentioned that you need to be playing in October for Spooky to be in that outfit, I don't think setting your internal clock to October actually works. I mean, it should, but I tried it earlier and it didn't. And I have to wonder if maybe it's because I'm playing this on Steam. I think if you download, I don't know if it works if you download it from Game Jolt, but I actually went into the game files because you can actually go into the I'll show this right now. You can actually go into the game files, and all of the textures and sprites are all right here, and you can edit them as you please. You can make whole texture packs if you want, just like in Minecraft. Ooh, this is my favorite one. Little Miss Dimples. Okay, but yeah, and by the way, actually I'll talk about this in a second, but I actually just went and swapped Spooky's main sprite with her Red Death costume, just to make it appear in game. So it's a pseudo thing. I don't know why setting my clock didn't work. But anyways, another thing I want to say. You know how in Cat Dose it actually said that Specimen 1 has 4 fatalities? One of them being Santa Claus. I mentioned this before, even though I feel like this would be a really dinky way to die. I think it would be cool if Specimen 1 had a very, very, very slim chance of actually killing you when it pops up. Probably. I mean, if our protagonist is healthy enough to where they could survive any attack from it, but I think it would be cool. I mean, it makes sense as it wasn't. But maybe that can be a thing that you can turn on and off in the settings. Like, Specimen 1, very slim, Specimen 1, kill chance. And you can set, the percentage of how often Specimen 1 will actually kill you. I don't know, that's just a suggestion. Now, the other thing I want to do, this is going to make up a majority of this video. Do you remember in episode 6, or not episode 6, I think it was episode... Well, in the episode where we encountered Specimen 7, do you remember how we actually, died to Ringu? Just due to some bad luck? And we saw her eating us. We also saw a brief glimpse of what happens when a Specimen 11 kills us. Well, guess what? Most of the lethal specimens actually have their own unique death screens. And I want to show all of them in this video. So this video is going to be comprised of me intentionally dying to every specimen in the game. Yes, and we're going to start with our Goopy Boy. And of course there was text there, but what's going to happen is, if a death screen has text in it, I'm going to just be silent for the death screen, and then I'll show the frame where the text is in and read it aloud to you there. I know what you have done and what you have yet to do, but it's alright, because I'm inside you now. We are one, but I am many. I guess just for consistency, I'll show the ghost students too. Hush now, my child. You're safe now. Now, in Bab's room, there's actually something I want to show you. When I was looking through the game files, I saw a sprite that I have never seen in-game. And at first, I thought it was an unused monster. But believe it or not, this is actually something that is in Bab's room. Look through the grates. Look at that thing. I never knew that that was there until last night. And I think there's another one. Yeah, there's 2 of these things. I don't know what they are, and I only discovered them when I was looking through the game files. I thought this was like an unused monster, but it's just here in Bab's room. Strange. Huh. I know Bab has a death screen, but I don't think it appears in the main game. Okay, I was wrong. So I thought Bab's death screen only played in endless mode, but apparently it doesn't play if you're in the room you find her in. Don't know what's up with that, but there's her death screen. And once again, thank you to Ryan J for making me realize that. Tiny, shining holes in the sky. Delicate, perfect emptiness. Black, growing absences of life. Cold, swarming death. And we shall become them. And you know what? Just for fun, I'll show you what skipping rooms looks like. Password, pumpkin, to go to room 250.
So, you made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
I'm glad it doesn't put us in an elevator. What happens if I'm gonna chop all these I don't have my weapon. Alright, now I gotta get this ghost that is off the wall. What? These specimen ones are special. They are not affected by the axe. I guess they weren't programmed to be since you're not supposed to have the axe at this point. How strange. I will say, Ben is probably one of the most unsettling death screens. To become a puppet is to rid oneself of the pain and harshness of choice. Now nothing you do is your fault. Now you belong to something. You belong to me. I have encountered a specimen in the flesh wall, the flesh room before. This is flesh wall here. See? Instant death. Let's demonstrate skipping to 500. Password is cheese.
Well, here you are, alive and still here. You just keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on, you little fleshy live one.
We'll show the deer too. Oh, that killed both of them. I couldn't move in that part. Like, I could look around in the cart ride to Specimen 10, or 8, but I couldn't actually, like, move around. And I saw from eyes that were not mine, and I felt, with the fear I could not reason, they watch us, they invade us, and keep us happy, committing treason, to a king we didn't deserve, to a son who waits weeping, that I knew, from knowledge gained while sleeping. As you know, Specimen 9 does not appear unless you are idle for 2 minutes. So, you know what? I'm gonna try waiting for it to appear, and then hitting the down button to see if it, like, moves upward. I've been sitting here for 3 minutes and it has not appeared. Jeez, Taker really hates AFK players. And actually, before we go on, you might remember this room that we found several times. This is one of those safe rooms. Yeah, door to the left, room to the right, And a long hallway with a light at the end. Well, I never actually showed what was down the long hallway, so what do you say we go ahead and do it? Just see what's all the way at the end. That torchlight at the end, and I actually remember actually once bugging out the game and getting to the very end, and it just ended. But what's actually down here? We shall find out. Is it just me, or is the hallway getting narrower? Oh, it's definitely getting narrower. But we're almost there. Wait, I can't move. I guess I can show this too, since it technically does damage. There should be a Steam achievement if you die to that. Here's an example of what Specimen 10's gimmick is. It latches onto you and infects you with parasites, and it steadily drains your life. Now you have nothing to fear. Now you have nothing to think. Follow your selfish desires. Follow your natural instinct. After all, you're just an animal. It's much easier than trying to think. Behind the death screen is a binary code, which, courtesy of Spooky's wiki, translates to, "You are more than just an animal. Use the soul you've been given, and be responsible for your actions." Otto comes from the front. What the heck? Well, we died to it, but we're still in control? Guess we just gotta go through the meat hallway. Looks like our field of view was increased too. Wow. With every bite with bone and skin, the temple groaned and shook again. His dwelling place did I neglect, to the end with bad effect. There's another binary code here which translates to, "Believe in God, but question the teachings of men." The password to skip to 750 is cake. Pumpkin cheese cake. Pumpkin cheesecake. That sounds delicious.
Oh, hi. I didn't think you'd make it this far. And you got an axe. Nice. Well, congratulations. You're just about there, I think. Well, I didn't really have a gift ready, so, there you go. Unlimited stamina. never ever run out. So, see you later.
Okay, here I don't want to do the specimen just yet. Well, first I want to show, that the wine room is actually just straight up not required to go to. And I actually want to mention something about these stairs right here. This is probably one of the most embarrassing things that I had to look up, because when I went to the stairs when I played this for the first time, I just assumed I would walk up them, but you don't. You actually have to press E to interact with them to go up them. And I had to look up Markiplier's freaking video on this game. So, in the bedroom, I'll just go ahead and stand next to the bed and wait for my partner to come and join me. Oh, jeez! I was not expecting him to do that. When he got into the room, I thought he was just gonna like slowly walk up to you and then kill you. I did not think he was just gonna fly to me like that. That legit startled me. Wow. But yeah, he is instant kill in the mansion. Real quick, I want to know, can you exit this while you're in here? Yes, you can. Okay, now look at this. When he stops right there, he kind of stops for a long time. It kind of feels like he's like looking in here and like he knows we're here now. I don't know if he's still instant kill, but I'm not gonna chance it. Alright, he's not instant kill anymore, but he does a crap ton of damage. Really fast. Now for the final one.
Congratulations, I guess. Well...
I don't think this happens in the base game. And I guess we gotta do Specimen 9's boss form too. And you know what? I think just for fun, I think we'll let his little minions get the killing blow. And that's all of them. Well, all of them in the main game, at least. Now, before we end it off here, there's actually something I want to try. What would happen if I set my starting room in a number higher than 1,000? What would happen if I tried to make myself start on room 1005? We're in room 1005, alright. One 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. I was expecting to find like a glitched out specimen room or something. But I believe that is all we've got now. My recorder is showing that we have just passed the 1 hour mark. I'm not even sure like how much footage I'm going to be cutting out of this video. But that was everything. Everything in the main story of Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. Now, as stated, we do have endless mode right here. But we are going to be doing something else in the next episode. The reason I'm doing that is that that thing was added. Endless mode was added to Spooky's after that thing. So next time on Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, we're going to be going even deeper into the depths, into the mansion. See you guys then.